I had one occasion where a battle buddy and we were running down the stairs. He yelled down the stairwell and he was like, "Hey, privates," and the battle buddy in front of me was down a step where she couldn't see him. And as he was talking to her, he was making kissing and winking faces at me. And so that would have been my first red flag. I was out on the firing range and this same drill sergeant came around, and as he cleared my weapon, he was asking me if I would let him have sex with me or if there was anybody in the barracks that he could. And I was so shocked. I was like, "No, drill sergeant, I don't know if anybody in the bay would want to do that." I said, no. The next day was then when the actual assault happened. We were pulling everything out and we were doing an inventory for everything for change of command. So as we were pulling things out, he had yelled from his office, "Hey, TJ." So I came into his office and that was when the actual assault happened. He had kind of cornered me and he knew what he could do where other privates wouldn't see from the bay. After the assault had happened, I ran out and I was looking for a battle buddy to go over to the other bay because I knew I needed to tell somebody. And I was crying hysterically and everybody was so worried about what they were doing. They didn't really stop and pay attention to me, like what had just happened, or ask me what was going on. I was absolutely just mortified. I was terrified. I had no idea what to do. More privates kind of got involved. Particular one was a male private, and he heard my story, and he was very good friends with the drill sergeant who had done this. So as soon as we got back from the PX, he ran up there and told that drill sergeant that I was going to tell on him. And that was when stuff got kind of crazy. As soon as he found out, he started throwing stuff in his office. Oh, he was swearing up and down the wall. He said, "You bring her in here." I was like, "I am not going over there. That is not going to happen. He can come over here and yell at me with all these privates in this room. He can come over here. I'm not going over there where there's nobody over there." So those privates went over there and told him that, and he came back and said that he was going to come drag me by my hair if I didn't go over there. I said, "I would like to request to talk to a different drill sergeant." He brought in another drill sergeant who was one of my other ones, and that drill sergeant was like, "We should really report this." So they did. They called the first sergeant. It was on a weekend. She was not very happy about coming in on the weekend. So when she came in, she was pretty hot. And she came in there, she questioned all three of us, and then she had all three of us write statements. They read through them and they made the determination that this drill sergeant wasn't smart enough to do this, that he didn't have any reason why he would do this. He has a family, he has a wife. So they went with the fact that they were just going to keep it at company level and kind of sweep it underneath the rug, and they didn't believe me at all.